Hello everyone, and welcome back to Witching Hour Tarot. The purpose of today's reading is going to be to channel messages from the universe. Now, maybe the universe has been trying to reach out to you in some way. Maybe the universe has a message for you that has not yet been received. Maybe there have been signs that you've been missing. Either way, we're going to be figuring out what message the universe has for you. So we have two piles. The first one is going to be pile number 1, and the second one is going to be pile number 2. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to meditate on which pile is really calling to you. Take a moment to feel which pile resonates with you, which deck seems like it has a message for you, okay? So I'll give you a couple minutes to decide. Now, if you have chosen this deck, this will be pile number 1, and if you have chosen this deck, it will be pile number 2. There will be timestamps in the description, so once you've chosen your pile, you can go in the description and click the timestamp for your reading, and we will dive straight into your reading. And if you are interested in receiving weekly pick-a-card readings from me, make sure to subscribe, so you don't miss any videos that I post. Make sure to leave a like if this reading resonates and leave a comment about what you thought of the reading. Let's get into your readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. As I mentioned before, we are going to be figuring out what messages the universe has for you. What does the universe want you to know right now? What is the universe trying to tell you? So we are going to start by pulling some tarot cards. Wow, we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Devil. We have the Hermit. The Hanged Man, and the Ace of Cups. Wow. Now, to me, this combination of cards is telling me that the universe's message to you is going to revolve around personal goals. Okay, so with the first card being pulled, being the King of Pentacles, it seems like this reading and this message is going to surround a piece of advice from the universe about how to achieve your personal goals. It seems like you may be on a path or a journey towards achievement, towards success. This could possibly have to do with some sort of career involvement. If you are currently trying to advance in your career or find a stable ground in your career, it seems like this reading is really going to focus on how you are going to be able to reach that success. And it does seem like success is in your future. King of Pentacles is going to be the master of his element, the master of material gain, okay? And I do see that being in your future as the first card. I see that's the ultimate goal we have here, and the other cards are really going to describe kind of what's holding you back from that goal and how you can push yourself forward into that goal. But the King of Pentacles is a very significant card, and I would say that there is material gain, material success in your future. Once again, this could be talking about career advancement. This could also be talking about some other sort of advancement in your life. If you are currently in school, this could be advancement in your schooling. If you are currently a part of some sort of project that you are creating or helping create, this could be advancement in that project. This could just be a general advancement towards stability in your life, finding yourself in a place where you are stable in your house, stable in your goals, stable in your financial situation, just in a place where you're very comfortable in life, and you don't need to stress about how you're going to achieve your goals, because you are in a comfortable place where your needs are being met. So that is the goal I see of this reading, what the universe is trying to express to you, how to reach this goal. Now, the very next card we pulled is going to be the Devil, and it seems like the Devil is going to be a card that represents what could be holding you back from that goal, okay? With the Devil being present, it's going to kind of warn you about participating in habits that are actively working against your achievement towards your goals. This could be a negative habit that you tend to fall into when you're under stress or under pressure. This could be some sort of vice that you are very familiar with. This could be some sort of toxic behavior that you're unable or unwilling to let go of. And it seems like whatever this this vice, this toxicity that you are embodying in times of difficulty, it seems like this is kind of working against your goals. This could even be some sort of unproductive relationship in your life. If there's an unproductive person, unproductive towards your goals, someone that is kind of working against you, someone who's unsupportive of your goals, someone who, when you are involved with them, you are not actively working towards your goals, someone who is a distraction. The Devil is the ultimate distraction, the ultimate temptation. So something that you are indulging in that is ripping you away from your focus, ripping you away from your intentions and your goals. So the Devil here is a warning not to let distraction or temptation get in between you and your road to success. Do not let little things distract you. Do not let yourself fall into old habits that are unproductive, okay? And then we have the Hermit right at the center of the reading, and I see that with the King of Pentacles being the ultimate goal, the Devil being what's kind of distracting you or pulling you away from achieving that goal, it seems like the Hermit is going to be the key to getting towards that goal. The Hermit is going to be a period of isolation, but not for no reason. The Hermit is going to be a period of isolation that is enacted in order to teach you some sort of important lesson on your journey. This could be a period of deep study about whatever it is that you're involved in, a deep study about how to achieve your goals. This could also be personal introspection. If the Devil card is really has a grip on your life, and negative behaviors or toxicity is influencing your life to the point where you feel unable to reach towards your goals, the Hermit is going to be what you need to take as your next step. Kind of take a retreat into a healthy isolation from outer distractions. Figure out what it is within yourself that matters to you. Figuring out what your goals truly are. Figuring out within yourself what is distracting you from those goals. It's going to be a period of necessary retreat from whatever it is in your life that is really hindering you. And it does seem like with the Hermit being paired with the Devil, there's something specific, and I feel like you guys will know what it is when I was talking about the Devil card. You'll know personally what it is that's been distracting you or pulling you away from your goals. The Hermit is going to be a piece of advice to retreat from that negative pattern or toxic behavior, and really find a sense of peace within yourself So find a sense of stability and peace within yourself, that you don't need these outer vices to distract you or to keep you going. Finding empowerment within yourself in order to achieve these goals. And it seems like with the Hanged Man being the next card, it kind of is giving me the idea that it might be an uncomfortable period, retreating from whatever it is that on the surface level seemed to be fueling you with the devil. This retreat with the Hermit is going to be a period of uncomfort, but this is not a negative uncomfort. This is going to be feeling uncomfortable because you're not allowing yourself to indulge in the negative behaviors or situations that you allowed yourself to feel comfort in before. It's pulling out of these toxic traits or behaviors and being alone with yourself. If you have not had a period in your life recently where you have truly felt empowerment from being alone, felt empowerment from working on yourself, it seems like the Hanged Man is kind of letting you know that until you get comfortable with it, it's gonna feel kind of awkward. It's gonna feel like you want to reach back out for the Devil card. It's gonna feel like you want to run back to those vices that were keeping you going. But the Hanged Man is reassurance that the more you sit in the uncomfort, the more comfortable it will become, the more familiar it will become to be alone with yourself and your mind, your thoughts, your spirit, your goals at the end of the day with the King of Pentacles, your goals of achieving success. How could you get to those if you don't really hone in on what it is that you want to do with your life? Okay, and with the Hanged Man coming to a close and the Ace of Cups being the final card in this row, I do see that all of this uncomfort and difficulty that you may have trying to be alone with yourself and your thoughts and working towards your best interest, while it might be uncomfortable at first, it didn't go, the universe did not leave that unnoticed. I think I said that right. The universe, it did not go unnoticed. The hard work that you put in, it did not go unnoticed by the universe. Everything that you did to work on yourself, to find comfort in the uncomfort of removing these negative habits from your life, there is going to be reward that comes from that. And with the Ace of Cups, this seems like this could be a happy or peaceful presentation in your life. Something is going to be presented to you in your life which will be a positive influence rather than the devil tearing you down from your goals. The Ace of Cups is here to bring something that will very likely allow you to take a step closer towards your goals. This is going to be about emotional fulfillment and receiving something in your life that will feed the soul rather than the surface level parts of you that intake these vices. The Ace of Cups is really going to be a peaceful offering from the universe is going to offer you a new beginning in some area of your life that is going to really bring you closer towards your goals of achievement. And I think that the Ace of Cups at the end of this row is really where things are going to begin for you, because in all the other cards of this first row, we recognize the goal, but we also recognize what's stopping us from achieving that and what we have to do to get to that goal. And it seems like at the end of this row, the Ace of Cups is really going to be the first step after all that internal work that you had to do in order to bring you closer to your actual attainment of your goal. I am going to pull for a second row. Wow. After the Ace of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups. A big leap here. A very positive leap. Okay. We have the Emperor. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords. And we have the King of Wands. Wow, this is something else. This is amazing. So with the intense jump from the Ace of Cups at the end of the last row to the Ten of Cups at the beginning of this row, it seems like once the opportunities arise, they're just going to keep coming. The opportunities are going to come at such an abundance that are really going to awaken the drive in you in order to take the steps to achieve your goal. And it seems like with the Ten of Cups, there is going to be, once again, the jump from the Ace of the Cups to the Ten of Cups is telling me that you are really going to take that opportunity and run with it to the fullest extent, to the point where it brings you all the emotional fulfillment that you have been desiring. Now, while your desires may be more material, it seems like accomplishing those goals are going to bring that emotional fulfillment as well. It seems like you're really going to be happy, once again, content with where you are. Just like we were talking about what your goal was with the original King of Pentacles, your goal was to feel content in life, comfortable, happy where you are, not feeling like you're in need. The Ten of Cups really represents that emotional fulfillment with where you are in life. And it seems like once you do that hard work, that hard internal work, it's really, the blessings are going to start, I just got the chills, like the blessings are going to start like pouring into your life. With the Emperor, I do see this as the goal, the King of Pentacles goal being achieved. Not only are you going to find that emotional fulfillment in achieving your goals, you're really going to become the best at what you do. Whatever goal you are personally trying to accomplish, I see you accomplishing it and more. This could represent even climbing to the top of whatever career path you're in. If you're working on some sort of project, this project becoming very successful in the world. The Emperor can represent even being your own boss, starting and creating and fulfilling a successful business for yourself. So I do see that ultimate, with the Ten of Cups and the Emperor, ultimate emotional and material fulfillment of your goals. And the Emperor, I see that you are going to be at the top of the hierarchy of whatever it is that you are a part of. You are going to be literally the emperor of your field, okay? Now, the Four of Pentacles here. I think the Four of Pentacles is kind of a message or a piece of advice from the universe that it's going to be important for you to hold on to your values. Do not let this success get to your head. Remember what got you to this success. Remember all that internal work that you had to do. Remember all that you had to leave behind in order to achieve the goals that mattered to you. Don't let go of that work that you did. Don't let yourself fall back into what you had to remove from your life in order to get to this success that truly is inevitable for you, okay? And the Four of Pentacles being paired with the King of Swords, I think this is a very direct message that in order to continue on this lane of success, you're gonna have to keep your head straight. You're gonna have to keep your head where it matters. Keep your mind on the money. Keep your mind focused on your personal goals, your personal success. Don't let yourself fall back into what you had to let go of. Even if there are times when you feel drawn back towards that, you didn't do all this work for nothing. you're not gonna do all this work for nothing. So it's gonna be important for you to stay on track towards your ultimate success, rather than falling back into anything that will inhibit that success. And with the final card of the final row being the King of Wands, I see this as the ultimate lust for your life. I see you being in a place where you've achieved everything you had in mind, and now you're just kind of thinking like, well, what else can I do? Where else can I go with this? What else can I expand to? What else can I do for myself to improve my life? What else can I create in my life? I see exploration of your world, exploration of your path, and the ultimate fulfillment. I see a passion, a fire within you that is going to be fueled by the successes that you have earned by putting in the hard work that it takes to achieve your goals. Okay, I see that you're not done. Once you achieve all your goals, you're not going to be done. You are going to figure out, what can I do next? What can I achieve next? What can I create in the world next? So I see that even at the end of this spread, once again, this is just another step into a new journey of your life. And that's really what the universe wants you to know, is that your goals are not being ignored. Your wishes, your hopes, your dreams are not being ignored. You're on a path towards them. There's just going to be a lot of steps that you have to take in order to get to them. But once you find yourself on the path of removing the things that do not fulfill you, removing the things that do not lead you towards your ultimate goals, and finding within yourself who you are, what matters to you, the abundance is really going to come in. And that's what the universe wants you to know, is that it's not ignoring you. It's not ignoring you. It wants you to do the hard work before you're able to see the results of that hard work. Okay, nothing comes without a cost, and it seems like the cost that you are going to have to pay is really an enlightening one. It's really going to illuminate the true matters of your life, what truly matters to you, and it seems like blessings are going to come abundantly. Like, blessings are going to fall into place as you do the hard work on yourself. So now we are going to pull some oracle cards. Okay, we're gonna pull two. I feel this one. Okay, we have the Needle. Beautiful card. And we have Discovery. Also, I want to say that the Needle is on page 22, and the time when I looked at that was 22 minutes and 2 seconds. So possibly the angel number 222 could be significant for you on this path. So the Needle says, let your intentions steer you. Wow, is that not a perfect representation of the reading we just did? The Needle asks for precision. There is always time to go with the flow, to explore opportunities, to say yes, but this is not it. Whether you are just beginning or have been journeying for some time, it is time to revisit the origin point. Life has a way of pushing us off course sometimes, which is why we want to have a plan. And when we do get off course, we must check back in to right our way. Like ships at sea, if we begin our journey just 1 degree off, we will end up hundreds of miles away from our desired destination. This is a moment for intention and exactness. Whether you have a blank canvas or need to reevaluate, it is time to reflect and get clear. So I feel like this is a perfect representation of kind of the first row of the reading, where it's time to figure out what it is that you want to achieve and make direct steps towards that achievement. Cut out everything with the needle. Cut out everything that does not align with your ultimate purpose and your ultimate goal. Get really precise and descriptive and intentional about what it is that you want to happen in your life, and then go out and make it happen. And then we have discovery. We will always want to make sense of things, to package them up nicely, assign them a purpose, and find reason. Discovery asks you not to. When we are uncovering, we do not need to find a label. We do not need to categorize and ascribe meaning. We do not need to react or project into the future. We just need to stay open, to stay in the moment of discovery. When we attempt to define what's coming up, we are putting blocks and seeing the whole picture. We want to keep our arms wide, hungry for discovery, to bear witness and to let it land within us however it chooses to. We may not see or feel the seeds being planted, but trust that they are. Now, I feel like this card really resonates with the end of the reading. I feel like this is talking about how once you put in the work to achieve your goals, the opportunities are gonna become limitless. You're not gonna know exactly what next step to take, and that's okay, because everything's going to fall into place for a reason for you. And it's a time for, like the card says, the ultimate discovery of your life. I feel like it pairs very well with the King of Wands discovery. Taking life as it comes and figuring out what comes next as it comes to you. And I feel like this is a very exploratory card that represents that even once you achieve your goals, so much more is yet to come and bless your life. Okay, so pile one, that was your reading about what the universe wants you to know right now, what message it wanted to tell you at this time. I really hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did resonate with you, make sure to leave a comment. Let me know how it resonated. Make sure to leave a like, and make sure to subscribe for more weekly readings. Okay, I will see you next time. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. Like I said, this reading is going to be channeling messages the universe wants you to hear. What does the universe want you to know right now? So we are going to start by picking some tarot cards. Now this deck does have some oracle cards within it, so we'll just kind of see what comes out. We have the 5 of Cups. We have Judgment. We have 10 of Pentacles and the Magician. And we have, 2 cards. Okay, interesting combination. We have the 10 of Wands and Exhausted. Very interesting combination. So with the 5 of Cups being the first card in this reading, it seems like the universe right now wants to recognize whatever loss you have endured recently, whatever emotional loss you have experienced. It seems like right now you may not be in a place where you're able to feel appreciation for the world around you. It feels like you may be in a period where emotional loss or emotional turmoil has taken hold of your life for a brief period. It seems like you may have experienced some sort of loss in your life that has led you to feel more on the downside, maybe kind of blue. Maybe you're feeling like there's so much loss rather than so much to gain. And I think the universe wants you to know that it's okay to feel those feelings. If you're going through something difficult right now emotionally, it's okay to feel those feelings. It's okay to experience what it is that you are experiencing, because it was put in your life for a reason. And with Judgment being the next card, it seems like you were meant to feel those feelings of emotional loss, because that loss specifically was put into your life in order to teach you a very important lesson. It seems like with this dwelling and feelings of emotional sadness, you are going to have some very important realizations, some important awakenings that are going to happen naturally throughout the grieving process, whatever extent that resonates with you. It seems like whatever difficult thing that you currently are going through or have recently gone through is going to teach you something that is going to kind of revolutionize the way you think about your life and the way you think about how you go about your life. It seems like there's going to be a major awakening here that is really going to this awakening is going to change your perspective on even the loss that initiated the revolution or the revelation. Possibly revolutionizing your life, destroying structures that do not, possibly mental structures. With the Five of Cups and Judgment, this seems like destroying mental structures that do not serve you, that do not serve your higher purpose. But it seems like you're going to have some very important awakenings that are going to change the way you have been going about your life. So very major mental blockages being cleared, very major realizations being had that are really going to change the trajectory of truly your entire life, okay? Now, with the Ten of Pentacles being center of your reading right after Judgment, this is really going to represent that these revolutions are going to lead you to some major success that you were not able to get to before. If there is something that you dream of achieving, it seems like that is really going to be coming into your life very quickly after this loss that you have experienced, because with Judgment, you really are going to change the way you've been thinking about some things, and it's going to open up new pathways, new roads that could lead you to goals that you weren't able to achieve before because you weren't thinking about them in a way, your mind was not yet open to the path to success. But it seems like you are going to have some sort of awareness come over you that is going to open up some major opportunities for you, some major roads that are going to lead you to some really intense progress in your life, some success. If you have a goal in mind, specifically with the Ten of Pentacles, this could be about some sort of material success, so financial success, some sort of business success. This could also represent some sort of success in having your own house, achieving some sort of new advancement in some important relationship or relationship in your life. It seems like you're really going to unlock the means of achieving a very personal and important goal in your life, especially if it's something having to do with material gain, having some sort of material success being granted in your life. And with the Magician coming right after the Ten of Pentacles, it seems like you are really going to be taking things into your own hands. With Judgment, this could be realizing that you are not doing either enough to work towards your goals, or you're going about it in the wrong way. With the Magician, this is really going to be taking things into your own hands and creating what it is that you want in your life, creating that success for yourself. And with the Five of Cups being the first card, it seems like all of this is going to be triggered by some sort of emotional sadness or loss that you are experiencing. So the universe wants you to know specifically that you're not going through these difficult trials for no reason. It's really happening in order to project you onto your path of ultimate success towards whatever it is that you want to achieve in life. Now, with the Ten of Wands being paired with Exhausted, as I said, this is a very interesting combination because, while the Exhausted card is going to be one of the oracle cards I mentioned is scattered throughout this deck, and the Ten of Wands literally represents exhaustion. It represents being overworked. It represents putting in so much that you feel like you're not getting out of it, okay? I think this is once again a reminder to feel your feelings in some sort of capacity. Like we said with the Five of Cups, feel your feelings. With the Ten of Wands, really examine what it is that you're putting in to your goals. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Magician, you really truly are going to be achieving some sort of important goal in your life. But with the Ten of Wands and Exhaustion, make sure that you're not going so intently, or you're not exhausting yourself in order to achieve these goals. Make sure that you're not using this as an unhealthy coping mechanism, okay? While it is very good thing for you to achieve and work towards goals in your life, make sure that you're not overworking yourself in order to avoid feeling your feelings, okay? And I feel like that could be a possibility here with the Ten of Wands and Exhausted. It seems like you may kind of use overworking yourself, becoming kind of a workaholic, even if it is towards something productive. Emotionally exhausting yourself is not going to be a productive decision to make. So make sure you're really contemplating how you feel throughout this entire journey, to make sure that you are on a path of enlightenment and success, not overworking yourself to the point where you don't even want to work towards your goals anymore. If you overwork yourself to the point where work is something that you don't even want to think of, that's not productive towards achieving your accomplishments. So just make sure that throughout the whole journey and process, even if you are having some sort of spiritual awareness or spiritual awakening or a revelation of how you want to revolutionize your own life, make sure that you are allowing yourself time to rest and time to feel your feelings along the way, okay? I am going to pull some cards to complete the second row. We have the Ace of Wands, no surprise there. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, wow, interesting, and Queen of Swords, no way. This is kind of a crazy combination of cards, okay? I recently in one of my personal readings for myself pulled the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Swords, and before that had never happened to me before, but it seems like a very significant combination of cards. It's really going to, well, with the Ace of Wands being the first card, we'll start there. This is going to be some sort of spark that you are going to use to follow. You're going to be sparked with passion by something. Something's going to really spark your interest. Something's really going to open your mind, open your heart, and open your desires. something's really going to spark a desire within you that is going to lead you to kind of embody all of these queens. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is, I think it's kind of healing from the Ten of Wands and Exhausted card. I think the Queen of Pentacles is really going to be talking about balancing Queen of Wands with Ace of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, sorry, with the Ace of Wands is really going to be talking about balancing your desire with taking care of yourself throughout the process. So I see that you're going to be finding a good, healthy balance of working towards your goals and working towards what inspires you, while also taking care of yourself along the way. The Queen of Pentacles is really going to talk about self-care, nurturing yourself, nurturing your goals, nurturing the things, creatures, humans around you, nurturing your life and nurturing the world in a very beautiful, healthy way. Taking care of yourself and taking care of the things that you care about. This is a beautiful card about nurturing and bringing to life what matters to you. The Queen of Wands is going to be, at the same time as the Queen of Pentacles, you are also going to be working towards your goals and working, once you accomplish one goal, going on the next goal. It's also going to be talking about feeling confidence while you are working towards these goals, feeling like nothing can stop you and not allowing anything to stop you, feeling like you can create whatever you want for yourself and then actually going out and doing it without hesitation, without doubt in your mind. It's a beautiful card about passion, desire, and confidence. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is going to be a reminder not to let anything get in your way, okay? Don't let things that don't serve your ultimate purpose get in the way of you becoming, literally, this, if you are not a feminine identifying person, take this as it resonates, but this is very much giving, like, being in your queen era, okay? Being the ultimate, like, being the woman who can accomplish everything, okay? And if this is, once again, if you are not female identifying, this could be just getting in tune with your feminine side, the divine feminine, the creation, the bringing to life beauty into your life. But this, with the three queens in combination, this is really going to be talking about confidence, boundaries, not allowing things to get in the way of you and what you want to achieve, feeling so sure of yourself that you can achieve these goals that you go out and do it without a second thought. And the Queen of Pentacles is really going to be about bringing to life something that matters to you and nurturing the things in your life that do matter to you. So I see that what the universe wants to tell you is that you may be going through a difficult time right now, but it's really going to be in the end for your ultimate, the ultimate good of your life, because you're going to learn lessons through pain. You're going to learn lessons through the emotional pain or loss that you have endured, and it's going to really set you on a path of enlightenment. And once again, achieving your goals, making them happen without a second thought, and really stepping into the divine feminine energy that you deserve to feel about yourself and about your life, okay? Now I am going to be pulling some oracle cards. We'll pull two. Okay. Wow. Wow, what a crazy card. We have the Crown. After all the queens, we have the Crown. And we have the Graveyard. Okay, with the Crown, we have sign of success and achievement. Well, if we didn't already get that message from the tarot cards, we're also getting it from the oracle card. Make sure your intentions and expectations align with the goodness of your heart. The Golden Crown presents to you as a sign of success coming your way, and you deserve it. but be ready to receive it. You need to find what success means to you. Success can be different things for each person, and sometimes when you get lost in trying to achieve too many things without ever being fulfilled, and you can end up in a rat race of hoarding things or achieving titles without knowing where you are going in the first place, or you can end up trying to please everyone but you. And no matter how much you climb, it may never be enough, and you can spend your entire life chasing something you already had. To receive blessings that are coming and that you deserve, make sure you ask for what you need in alignment with your heart and not based on the expectations that society imposes on you. So this card, the Crown, brings success, but it's also a reminder, and I feel like it resonates with the Ten of Wands and the Exhausted card. Don't exhaust yourself trying to achieve something if you are not even sure what you're going after. Do not exhaust yourself in means of coping with difficult feelings. Success is destined on your path and you're going to find it, but it's going to take you longer to find it if you exhaust yourself along the way, okay? And then with the Graveyard, we have this too will pass. You've reached a graveyard, and it's time to bow your head and accept the truth of what is happening. There are times when fighting is necessary and times that simply require contemplation and acceptance. But to reach acceptance, you must allow yourself to feel your feelings and embrace the experience. The only way out is going through. Maybe there is something in your little heart that hasn't fully healed. Maybe a relationship ended a while ago. Maybe you lost a loved one. Maybe a friend was disloyal, or maybe a dream came to an end without you getting the closure you needed. You've been putting a pin in all these emotions until they've become a graveyard of unresolved situations. Well, today the universe asks you to sit in this graveyard and gift yourself the closure you need. Acceptance doesn't mean being okay with what happened, but knowing that you will be okay from now on. It is looking at the past not as a burden, but as a lesson. Honoring everything that was and letting it rest in the past as you start to rebuild your future. Acceptance is allowing yourself to see the silver lining in every situation, and it is an act of love for yourself. Even though you may have loved dearly, you must love yourself too. But it is not an easy task to accept and move on. It requires courage and a lot of love. So be patient, let yourself feel it, and go through this moment with grace. Grieve if necessary, for the life that no longer unfolds, for the relationships that didn't work out, for the person you once were. It is okay to feel it all. Guys, I feel like this card is a perfect encapsulation of the message I was trying to express with the Five of Cups. Feel your feelings, experience the hurt that may come with loss that you have experienced, feel the feelings that come with difficult times, and allow yourself to continue to live on despite that, okay? Now, the ultimate message that the universe wants to give you guys here is that your pains are not for nothing. You are going through difficult times to teach you lessons that will motivate you and inspire you to become the person that you want to be and to achieve the things that you want to achieve, guys. So I wish you the best of luck on this journey, and I see beautiful things for you. If this reading resonated, make sure to leave a comment and let me know how it resonated. Make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe so you don't miss weekly readings from me, and I'll see you guys next time.